Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome back, and welcome to this pick-a-pile reading. Welcome to your week if you're starting your week. This one is predictions and advice for the week ahead. It's timeless, any season. As always, you will find your timestamps down below in the description along with the disclaimer and additional relevant links and information. So take your time selecting your reading, and I'll introduce you to the piles. This is option 1 with the blue wood and the autumn leaf on top of it, stone there. Option 2 has the red rose petals and some stones on top of it. And option 3 has the stick, the acorn top, and these stones on top of it. Okay, by 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video now if you need some more time. I'm going to move the cards aside and jump into option 1. Two. And we're going to use that in the readings. Okay. Option 3 can sit here, I think. Okay. Alright, option 1. Here we are. Let's see what we've got. Let's look at the cards, the songs, the lyrics first. Pebble. Pebble. Here we go. Let's see. You have, why don't you and I hold each other, take on the world, be together forever. And mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the flyest of them all? I think a number of you are getting some sort of confidence or ego boost this week because somebody's really into you. The Two of Hearts. There's romance here, or somebody's wanting to partner up with you, take on the world together with you. You're just feeling yourself, you know, mirror, mirror on the wall is the flyest of them all. You could be doing some positive affirmations this week, some mirror work, or that could be advice. And then you've got Human, Rag and Bones as a song as well. Human by Rag and Bones. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Okay. You also have nature. So maybe you're spending some time outdoors in nature this week. It says, meet Leaf. Each day he slips outside to meander between the ferns and flowers. He visits his secret spot where the sun filters down through the leaves in ever-changing shards of light that dance on his fur and warm his soul. No matter the weather, take a moment to step outside and find a spot in nature, whether it's a vast wilderness or a tiny patio. Breathe in the fresh, wild air. Feel the great expanse of the sky overhead and the firmness of the earth beneath you. You are part of the intricate web of life. Allow nature to nourish you, support you, and set you free. Some of you are going to see some spider webs, or it's Halloween time and you're working with webs, or there's a focus on the internet this week too. I noticed a web over to my left here before I began your reading. So there's some sort of connection to web here. What else? Okay. Some of you have been dealing with some challenges with your finances, your material world, and success. You may be dealing with some sort of lack. But the Ace of Pentacles is indicating to me that there's a new opportunity here. Maybe it's a new stream of income, a new job, whatever it is. There's some sort of shift, some sort of new money or new resource coming in this week. A lot of reversals. Could be a retrograde affecting things. Okay. Something may have you frozen for a period of time. It's like frozen in fear. There's some sort of fear, or there's something unknown. And it's like it's got you frozen, or it feels like something is moving backwards. That might be a bit scary. Again, there could be some financial hardship, but there is also with that some sort of new opportunity or new money coming in. Yeah, there's some sort of misfortune here. Somebody's not feeling so good about the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles reverse, the Moon card, gratification. It's not necessarily you, but it could be you. Lovers reversed. Wow. As far as zodiac signs go, we have Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up with the cards. So these could be characters in your story. It could be astrological influences happening this week, transits and things. There's this energy of kind of like an introverted energy, a self-reflective introverted energy, maybe staying at home more, keeping things to yourself more, being cautious about something. But some of you, it's like so cautious that you're moving backwards, or there's no movement. What did you have for a kitty card? Nature. Yeah, nature can be healing. It can help. A lot of you, like, you haven't been spending enough time out in nature, and that's part of why you're having the financial struggles you are, material struggles you are. It's a part of like why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, if you're feeling uneasy. So it's saying, like, if you take the time to get out in nature and you take the time to ground your energy, this can shift and change. We can move through this energy more smoothly, and you might actually have a different outcome. Okay. Some of you, like, you had this selection. There were these choices, these options, this selection, and I think maybe this week you're narrowing it down. You're choosing something, and so those other options and choices may seem to go away. But some of you, it's like there's a delay or there's an apprehension to taking some sort of first step, new action, doing something new. You could be feeling a little listless or unmotivated at times. Let's see. Which side do we want to use for them? I'm going to use this side. Okay. I'm seeing something with someone's hair. Somebody might be straightening their hair or dyeing their hair. You could come in contact with somebody who has like orange hair, red hair, blue hair, multicolored hair. This could be a wig. This could be something on television. I'm not sure. I'm also seeing an upside down horseshoe. So you might see an upside down horseshoe somewhere. Could also be a suggestion to work with a horseshoe for protection and for good luck. I'm also seeing animal prints or tracks. Some of you might see some when you're out in nature somewhere. Okay. I'm seeing something dark in color coming out of a box, or it has to do with nighttime. It's coming out of a box. And it's being put into action, so you're using it probably. There's something different about music or sound this week for some of you. Something shifting or changing with that, or there's something different. You might hear a new song. Okay. Some of you feel like there's a big blockage or a big obstacle on your path. It's like it's in your way. There are these steps you want to take, or you have this plan, and there's some sort of obstacle or challenge that seems to be right in the middle, blocking you. Seeing some sort of ladder or stairs for a number of you. Climbing a ladder, climbing stairs, probably literally, but it could be figuratively. some of you are taking some sort of alternative path or route. Something new maybe presents itself. It might not be this week, but it's like it might present itself this week, and this week you're kind of sitting with it, thinking about it, or it's a new road you go down, or a new direction you take metaphorically. Seeing candle wax for some of you, candle wax burning. You could be burning candles. There's some sort of paint being dumped on something for some, not for everyone. Seeing something burnt. The top is burnt, so be careful, pay attention when you're baking or cooking things. Something might get burnt. Okay. I'm also seeing a dirty shoe. Dirty shoes or a dirty shoe, so you might get, your shoes might get really dirty, or you see somebody wearing very dirty shoes this week. Okay. So that's what I've got coming through for you, pile 1. I'll leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings. Have a beautiful week, and bye-bye. Okay, option 2, we are at your reading. Let's see what we have for you here. First card is Guardian. It says, meet Lavendril. She stands sentinel, a gentle yet protective force. She can help you guard your mind against negativity, defeatism, and delusion. She is the shield that only allows the words and actions of people with compassionate intentions to reach the depths of your being. She keeps your true self safe as you journey into the depths, seeking understanding and healing. She is a master space holder. Lavendril will hold your hand in her paw as you cry, as you dance wildly, as you merge with the all, as you dissolve and evolve. So there's this message that you're not alone. Call on your spirit guides, connect with others. I'm also getting lavender coming through over and over again. Lavender, lavender, lavender. So I don't know if that's advice for you to get some lavender, work with lavender, or it's a prediction that like somebody's going to gift you lavender, or what it is. But lavender. Okay. What else? Let's get some music. Pile 2. Day-yo, daylight come and me wanna go home. Okay, and where'd it go? It's off the table, off the charts. What do we have? Alright, Savage Garden, I Want You is a song as well. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, it's reversed, seclusion. Okay. Are you strong enough for the journey? Yes, you are, or you will be. 7 of Pentacles, Hierophant reversed, Hermit reversed, okay. As far as zodiac signs go, we have Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, all making an appearance. So these could be characters in your story. It could be astrological influences this week, like what's going on currently with the stars. I think for a lot of you, there's some sort of new attraction here. Somebody's got their eye on you. There's a desire, or vice versa. It could be mutual. That Savage Garden song, I Want You, showing up, and the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Cups reversed. We have seclusion. Okay. A lot of you, you're going on some sort of journey, or you're separating yourself from a group or a pack here. You're going your own way for a period of time or with a project, and there's some sort of choices or decisions that you need to make in relation to that. You're going to do it, and when you do it, there's going to be a flood of like this big wave. There's a bunch of energy coming towards you, whether this is money, whether this is a lot of attention, whether this is a lot of talk, whether it's a lot of gifts, whatever it is. There's a lot of energy coming towards you, and I feel like you'll have enough to share. A lot of you, you'll be using this in trade, okay, with others. It's going to help make things, it's going to help streamline things or make things more easy. It's like with the Seven of Pentacles reverse, a lot of you, you're aligning yourself, putting yourself in the right place in the right time, and you're receiving. It's coming right towards you, and you're able to keep things flowing, going. You know, you're also circulating this money or this energy, this information. You're using it. You know, maybe you're doing a lot of research for something, and then you're writing a paper. But I see the inflow and the outflow this week. Definitely a week where some of you, like, you're straying from tradition or the way that you've traditionally done something, going a new way. Some of you, there's something here about a breach of contract, or dissolving some sort of contract, modifying some sort of contract. There could be some sort of postponement connected to an institution, a courthouse, a school, whatever institution. I feel like there's some new feelings here with the Ace of Cups, and maybe like some sort of new beginning. You know, it's a new pet, or it's a new crush, or it's moving to the next level within an existing relationship, okay? Or it's just new feelings, you know, new emotions, new feelings, new week. Some of you, there might be a delay or a cancellation related to a date. It could also be that, like, these feelings are new and we're not ready to share them yet. So it's like we're noticing that we're attracted to somebody, or they're attracted to us and whatever, but we haven't reached out and like asked anybody out on a date yet, or made that move yet. But we're aware that there's a choice or a decision to make. Like, do we make our move now? How do we do this? When? Some of you are getting in the water. I see that. Some of you are going swimming or going boating, doing something with water. It's really highlighted this week too. And the Hermit card, exaltation reverse. Some of you might not have as much alone time as you usually do. Some of you are coming out of some sort of hermit mode, or you've been working on something on your own, and now it's like you're starting to share that a bit with other people or with somebody else. Some of you are just working a lot. Daylight coming, we want to go home, Deo. So it's like, it's maybe infringing on your personal time, your serenity a bit. Some of you are working night shift, I'm seeing, or it's like you're doing something at night. You spend the night out of town or with a lover or something like this. Daylight comes, you are there ready to go home. Okay, you want to go home. Whether you go home or not, or when, I'm not really seeing that. But I see the desire there. I'm also seeing umbrellas for some of you. So maybe it's raining, or maybe there's sun umbrellas, or there's some sort of outdoor event and there's an umbrella. I don't know. Maybe you just find an interesting umbrella. Yeah, I'm also seeing grabbing the bull by the horns, and it's like, hold on tightly, grabbing the bull by the horns here. Okay, what else do we have for this pile? Closing messages. Thank you, spirit guides. Okay. A lot of you will have a dream, and they're really advising you to write it down. And write down your feelings too about this. It could help you in figuring out your next move and what actions you're going to take. Some of you might dream about fire or water. Some of you might dream about a fire sign or a water sign. Or there's something to think over, to sleep on in relation to a fire sign, a water sign, or an earth sign person. They're really highlighting eyelashes here. Some of you, maybe you wear artificial eyelashes, you're getting new mascara, or somebody's mascara is standing out. Okay. Some of you will be kissed this week. Hugs and kisses. Some of you will be kissed this week. Some of you, it's by an earth sign person. That's not everybody. Yeah, there's this energy of like affection and love and self-love and gentleness at night, especially. Pink moon. Okay. So, and there's definitely something to discover related to your dreams, your sleep, or at night you're discovering something. For some of you, an ex is going to message you or reach out at night. Okay. I'm seeing sand for some of you. Sand is sort of like central, or there's some connection to sand in the middle of the week. Or something grainy. Something grainy. A lot of passion on the table, some romance for you as well. For some of you, it's going to evolve more come autumn, if it's not already autumn. If it is autumn, then I feel like the energy of this season is invoking certain passion. It's like invoking certain romantic feelings. Some of you, there's this energy of trying to ground your passion, ground your energy, ground your passion, and bring in balance. Some of you are wondering if romance is dead, or if like the passion has died out in a connection. I'm also seeing something, it's like a brown color and it's some sort of food. It could be potato, it could be caramel, it could be chocolate. I don't know what it is, but it's standing out. I think you really enjoy it. You're feeling passionate about it. Okay, and there's like this message of coming back to center, or getting to the core of something, getting to the middle of it. Some of you are working with boxes, or there's some sort of box in particular. You may be getting inside of this, or moving it possibly, packing it possibly. I don't know, they're showing a box being relevant to your week. All right. I'm also seeing makeup, like eyeshadow, something to do with the eye area, and makeup for a number of you being highlighted this week. Okay, so that's what I've seen. I will leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings, and bye-bye. Have a wonderful week. Alright, pile 3, welcome to the table once again. Let's see what you've got. Your first card is Tending the Garden. So some of you might literally be doing some gardening. It says meet Gala, and I'm thinking of Gala apples right now, so there could be some connection to that as well. Meet Gala. Her peculiar flowers bloom in the sun of her nurturing love and care. In a tucked away corner of the forest, she planted a few precious seeds. For months she watered the earth and sang patient love songs. Above the surface, nothing appeared to be happening. So other kitties didn't understand why she spent so much time in the overlooked spot. Eventually, delicate emerald tendrils peeked out of the soil. Gala loved and protected them until wondrous blossoms burst forth. What seeds can you nurture in your heart? What garden are you trying to grow? We'll get some music here. What do we have? Thank you. Living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. Okay. So this could be other people's energy and them not understanding what you're doing. I feel like for a lot of you, that is the main scenario. But for some of you, this could be you, where it's saying if you're not really keeping your eye, like you're not really opening your eyes to something, you're not keeping your eyes open about something, you could misunderstand it. And you may have been doing this for a period of time, and now there's some sort of shift this week. And we got, which one is it? Keeps going to both of them. Okay, so we have Trace Adkins, This Ain't No Thinking Thing, and it feels like heaven is so far away. Okay, what else do we have? Pile 3's week ahead. All right, some of you have an employer or a person who's in some sort of like position of authority, and they're refusing to verify something for you, or they're procrastinating, or there's some sort of delay connected to that. I'm getting this could be a father for some of you, or father-like figure in your life. You're spending some time online this week, a lot of you. Okay, or with books. 5 of Wands. I also feel like somebody else might be doing some research on your behalf to assist you in some way. As far as zodiac signs go, you have Aries showing up, you have Cancer showing up, Sagittarius and Leo, as well as Venus ruled planets, so signs, so Libra and Taurus as possibilities. So these could represent characters in your story. It could be current things happening with astrology influencing the week for you. Some of you, there's some sort of competition, you're playing some sort of game, okay, with somebody, or there's some sort of competition. This could be online. For others, there's some sort of argument or like spat that may occur. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're being very proactive this week. You're being very like on point. You're doing what you can. You're taking the reins, basically. You're taking the reins in your life. It's like, and you're taking inspired action, and you're showing up when you're supposed to show up. You're showing up when your intuition tells you to go somewhere, you go there. You're looking for something, you look in the place that you expect it to be, or whatever. With the 2 of Wands, it's like you're actively waiting for something as well. And I feel like that's helping to ease your mind. It's like you're coming out of your mind, you're coming out of like, should I or shouldn't I, going back and forth, or conflicting energy within the mind, by being proactive. That's important this week, and taking the reins in your life. This should be good for your finances and your financial independence as well, with the 9 of Pentacles here. Affiliation, Knight of Wands reversed. Not the best week for travel. Some of you might have some delays or cancellations related to travel. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's like you're not moving at a snail's pace by any means, but you're also not going full throttle with something and just like darting ahead. It's like you need to keep your eyes open. You need to keep an eye out. You need to gain some sort of awareness here and pay attention to what you're doing. And so you're moving forward, you're creating, you might even be really in the flow, and things are rolling, the ball is rolling. But at the same time, it's like you're being mindful again, and you're not going as fast as you possibly could, because you're building a solid foundation. And for some of you, there's some challenges popping up in relation to that, but I feel like you can knock them out of the way. You can definitely overcome them. Knowledge can empower you too. Learning can empower you. Like, if there's something you need to learn, books you need to read, research you need to do it. It's important. Okay, art, verification, reverse, emperor, reverse, 2 of Wands. It's kind of like if other people have a crappy attitude or they mistreat you in some way or they're making poor choices or they're abusing their authority, you're gonna like, you're gonna allow it to inspire you all the more to trust your intuition, to take right action, to be proactive. And I feel like that is helping you. It's like you're above certain spats or arguments. You're walking away from that and getting stuck in that or wasting energy in that. And you're looking out for number one, yourself. You're taking care of yourself. Some of you are traveling somewhere. Okay. It's like you got to take your time. You got to be mindful. You're doing this cautiously and deliberately. And again, not like, you're probably not flying in an airplane this week. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I do see some sort of potential blockage, imbalance, delay, or conflict. Could also be a separation from either person with personal placements in the fire signs or a boss, a father, an artistic project, possibly somebody with personal placements in Venus, or an artist. It's not for everybody, but for some of you. Okay, let's do this side for you. What do we have? Thank you. Some of you, there's a collaboration or a partnership between a water sign and a fire sign. You could be interacting with this couple, or you're part of that partnership yourself. And it looks like it's solid right now. You're giving each other enough space, enough room. You're grounding something, or you're solidifying something this week. You got passion, you got some romance here. It could be connected to an earth sign person, doesn't have to be. Some of you, this is like in the past though, and you're looking back on it, and maybe you're looking at like, how can I remove my blockage around this and move forward or bring it back. Something may be dying away in the future. Something is dying or it's aging. With 10 the water too, it's like get enough water, hydrate yourself, water your plants. That's important. Okay. We have this night and day energy, man and woman energy, black and white energy. There's an overlap. Sorry about the background noise. There's an overlap here, and it's like there's something here. It could be a combination of two different elements, or again, there's some sort of combo, and it's the contrast really makes the other one, like they make each other stand out. Okay, putting them next to each other makes them both stand out. There could be something with circles too. I'm thinking of the Olympics for whatever reason, but it could be something else. Circular balls. It could be a full moon this week, or a new moon, a black moon. Some of you, it's like you have to go backwards in some way in order to go forwards, or you have to go into the past before you can go into the future. And once you do that, you're going to discover something. You're headed towards the spot, or discovering something. X marks the spot. Some of you, it's like you've got an X up against the wall in some way. They're backed up against the wall. This could be an ex-lover, an ex-spouse, an ex-teacher, and any sort of ex. But it's like their back's up against the wall. Something could be ending for them or dying away. Or is undernourished in some way. It needs that water, it needs that love, it needs hydration, or it needs something from the water element. And symbolically, the water element is connected to feelings, emotions, love, nurturance. Some of you, there's some connection to palm trees. Maybe you live near palm trees, or you're hearing from somebody who lives near palm trees. You're watching a movie, there's palm trees. Especially if there's a full moon or a new moon this week. But really, for any of you, it could also be that there's something about like whether it's a trip or it's like a process. Something's going to take more than a day, maybe up to a month to happen. So maybe you're waiting on something from somebody in an area with palm trees. And there's that message coming through. Yeah, there's new passion, there's new creativity, there's new beginnings and new energy being breathed into your finances. The diamond energy here. For some of you, there's some sort of romantic component. You might be receiving gifts, or a person is paying for you to eat. You know, they're paying for your meal. You go out on a date. You're receiving some gifted money from a romantic partner, something like this. Or you're investing in romance yourself, buying yourself some nice lingerie, or, you know, a new suit or whatever it is. Okay. Anything else? I'm seeing something grainy. It could be sand, or it's like actual grains maybe that you're cooking with, making. It could be some sort of tropical recipe. Something comes from a place with palm trees, or the recipe does. I'm also seeing a river, hot day. Not for everybody, but for some of you, river, hot day. Could be a film, especially if it's like cold right now where you are. It's winter time or something like that. There's something hidden in plain sight too. It's like it's blending in with something. You might have thought it was something else or not noticed it, and when you look a little closer, you realize what it is and you see it for what it is. I'm seeing a dragon spirit guide on the table. A lot of you have a dragon spirit guide or multiple dragon spirit guides with you this week. Some of you will find something with a dragon on it, or you're connecting with that. You might, again, like be reading about a dragon, see a dragon in a movie, purchase a shirt with a dragon in it, something like this, or use something you already have that has dragons on it. Okay. This is where I see some sort of roadblock for some of you too, but it's like the part of it that you're seeing isn't all of it. There's more. It's like if this is your path, this is your road. You see how you got the block here, and the color of the stone changes on the other side. So I feel like in time, over like day turns into night, or the phases of the moon change, you may not only you may remove the block, but you may also like see or understand more about this, whatever this is that's been that's showing up as some sort of roadblock. Okay, for some of you this could be very literal. It could be like construction work and there's a detour or something you have to go around. But yeah, that's what I see for you. I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here. Have a wonderful week, many blessings, and bye-bye.